Good morning, Pranam. Welcome to the live session. And we are here again after the Navgraha series, continuing with the session with more important questions. So, we learned about the Navgraha, about how our life is managed by us and not by our grahas. The grahas are not ruling us. So, coming forward with the next episode of, what is success. So overall, today I'll not give you the answer. Today I'll help you uncover it within yourself. So let's understand through a story. So suppose are you listening from wherever, like which you are a homemaker or you are a professional or whatever. So when you were in school and you had friends, so some of your friends were actually they were corporates. You made it to corporate. Some became ordinary teacher or a anywhere helping people in the villages or something. So these the two classmates, for example, one has really built a good name, successful, which we call as today, having homes and cars and everything, the luxury, and the other one is just simply enjoying being a school teacher in a school. So now, one after 25 years, they have a reunion, and both of them are narrating a wonderful story. One says, I have everything, yet I had sleepless nights because I always was chasing something I could never sleep for. And the other person who has been just a simple school teacher, he says, I made a difference for the children and I am happy with that. I am more joyful. Now, what do you call success? Somewhere where you are at peace and you enjoyed the moment, or somewhere where you have always been chasing results. Result after result, chase after chase, one promotion, one relationship, one something. We are always looking for something or the other as something next, which is going to be make us more successful. So do you understand that when you have something, when you already have something, it goes to the next step, to the next step, to the next step. So once you have that promotion, next time you feel you want another one. Now next, so the moment that chase is over, something, that curiosity, that excitement goes, that fades away. So the next step is again there, the next step is again there. So there is always a chase of something or the other. Whereas when you have a peaceful life, you are enjoying the moment, you are enjoying the process, then you are actually into the alignment. So you think the ordinary person or an ordinary teacher who did not, who just taught the students, that is not success. Or suppose, for example, a mom cooks a food for the children every day. She cooks lovingly, and the children and the whole family is enjoying. They are helpful. They are healthy. So isn't that success? So what is the meaning of success for us? Is it that we are fulfilled in the moment, or is it another step, something which is always keeping us hungry? So to understand your level of understanding in the Bhagavad Gita, even Arjun did not ask what is success. He asked for wisdom. He asked for the path to walk to that where he feels the fulfillment within himself. So the real success, what you define as, or what success actually means, there's a lot of difference. There is a whole lot of difference. So the person who's touching lives daily, even one person is happy, one person you made a difference to the life. Do you call that success? Or something where you've built an empire but you have lost your health, you've lost your relationship, you've lost, what is that success? So, so Krishna also did not define the victory itself. Arjun's attention was from on the results, but he pulled his attention from the result and he gave him the choices of actions and not to bother about the fruits. So when we enjoy, he's not saying don't do work hard, don't dream, or don't succeed. He's not saying anything. He's saying don't be mere, don't let your peace not depend on the outcome. Because when we live for experiences, we enjoy the process, but when we live for the outcome, we are always stressed, having anxiety, having pressure. So how does an athlete work? The athlete is not only focused on that I won that trophy, of course, but if he doesn't practice daily to win that game, that trophy is only going to be a dream. So that is what, when he daily gets up, daily practices, daily do something, that is where in the process he starts enjoying, because he started expanding. Now when he started expanding, there is equanimity where what he is working and what he is working towards that. So the goal itself becomes very joyful rather than, and that is where the success actually makes him, the sportsmanship spirit. So the more obsessed we become with the result, the more our performance actually drops. Have you seen in your boardrooms, when you are too focused on, how am I going to be presented, or is what is the result going to be? If I'm doing this for only promotion, you'll always be stressed about the performance. But when you seriously think that this is my company and I really enjoy being here and I would love to add value to the company so that it grows, it flourishes, and that is where the process becomes enjoyable. And see, now when the success leads you, you lead it with example. Now you don't need anybody to say, you did a good work or you didn't do, because you enjoyed the process. So make your own choices, have, understand what success means actually. Otherwise it always becomes a chase, and we are always chasing some result or the other, never ever feeling happy and joyful. So I leave you to that answer, to understand that, can my success really be measured by my salary? Maybe I have been using, the wrong measuring way of seeing the success. So ask yourself some good question. After, the session winds up, sit down for 5 minutes and ask yourself, what does success mean for me? What is the process of that where I feel so fulfilled that I enjoy doing that? What is my define? Am I influenced by the outside world of that person having so much? My friend is having so much, so I should start comparing my life with that? So am I comparing? Am I feeling jealous? Or am I really focused on what I want to fulfill? So that's not a judgment, that's only an invitation of self reflection. The self reflection is teaching you what you are missing within. So whether you are literally going after the world of defining your success, or whether you are genuinely interested of how you are expanding, both have a great difference. So understand, when your identity is not rooted in doing something, for an outcome, but the success is it's towards having your own wisdom to understand what exactly I'm looking for. That is where you start understanding what actually, according to the scripture, success means. Why simple people are so happy, and why people living even in grandeur things are unhappy. There are many people who are still suffering from any anxiety, who are actually at a very good level. So the reason of all this is the defining of the success in a wrong way. Are you now, think about yourself, are you influenced by something, or you genuinely are motivated? What is your success rate, and what do you think, and what do you learn? If you feel that this has been defining good as what exactly I should go, कर्म कर फल की इच्छा ना कर, है ना? Do your duty but never attach to the results, and see how wonderfully and how beautifully you experience life. Now let me know what is your rate of success and how you define it. Are you able to understand this properly? I have a few people said hi. Okay, so I'm good here. I'm come every Sunday 11 a.m. here, and to meet you all, to have this conversation, to understand where you need my help, and to make the scripture easy to understand and to learn. So, if you want to join the classes of Bhagavad Gita, they are happening in the morning. The new batch is starting, and they are happening in the morning and at night. So, whatever time suits you, let me know. Wherever you are listening from, let me know. And how more can I help you with another question and with another answer through the Bhagavad Gita? We'll explore here. Thank you so much for joining. Have a lovely Sunday. Enjoy your day.